Hi, I'm Liquey. Welcome to the chaos. Dude, imposter syndrome has been kicking my ass lately. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I just feel like I'm stuck. I am in a place where I am finally doing the things that I want to do. I am finally having the confidence to chase my dreams. And the closer I get to different things, the smaller I feel. And I've been feeling incredibly vulnerable these past couple weeks. I have been dealing with depression, getting through it. I'm okay. And I'm so grateful to the people that I have in my life and the love and support that I have. But it's just been a lot of pressure, I feel. And I'll do things like, you know, post a YouTube video, make YouTube videos, make TikTok videos, post on Instagram, things that I enjoy doing, content creation. And I will have, you know, that feeling of, well, why make a video? Or I don't have the energy to make a video. I can't post. My videos don't go anywhere, you know, like those same kind of thoughts. Even with wanting to go back to school, I'll have that thought, like, you want to go back to school? You're not good at schoolwork. Like, that's going to be a lot of work, you know, just constant self-doubts. And I don't like to listen to those negative things. I've worked really hard to uplift myself and encourage myself and be focused and positive. But when it comes time to do work on things, like I'm putting together an app and a course that I'm so excited about, and I find myself stuck, not being able to put the course together, or feeling like, what am I doing? I'm not a teacher. I do not have certifications. And, you know, suddenly I'm making myself so small. I'm forming this new identity of myself where I can't do things now, or where I don't have the knowledge, or I don't have the talent, or I don't have the views, I don't have the finance. It's just, there is constantly an excuse now on why I can't complete something, on why I can't put my course together, on why I can't make a YouTube video, on why I can't post on TikTok. And the more I get to know imposter syndrome and how it's affecting me, I always thought imposter syndrome was, you know, I feel like an imposter trying to do the things that I want to do. I feel like an imposter trying to be a YouTuber, or I feel like an imposter trying to be a TikToker, or trying to be an author, or trying to be a psychologist, because that's what I want to go to school for. I'm this huge imposter, right? Because I can't amount to those things. But what I feel that imposter syndrome really is, it's creating this new sense of self, this new identity that is less than what I aim for, that is less than what I am. That is the true imposter, because I know that I am called to greatness. I know that I am influential. I know that I am inspirational. I know that I am talented. I know that I am worthy. I know that I am entertaining. My content is enjoyable. I know all of these things about me. And yet, when I move in the path that I am laying myself for, when I move in the call that I know that I have, I suddenly take on this imposter of, I can't. I suddenly take on this new sense of self that I am unworthy, or this new sense of self that I don't know what to say, or this new sense of self that I have nothing to offer. It can be so terrifying being a dreamer and being a big thinker, right? Because you have this beautiful ability to imagine something great. And because you could do that, it seems like, you know, it's best to keep it as a dream, because you can experience it like vicariously through your own thoughts. But when you actually want to have the courage to make it a reality, suddenly that becomes the most scariest thing in the world, because our minds are just so big. We could think so big, and in our heads, like, it seems like the dream is, you know, just so much bigger than us. than what we can be? How do I make that bridge from dreaming big and doing big? You know, how do I take myself from thinking big things to doing the big things? So this time around, I am trying to find, like, you know, we operate in patterns as humans. So there's certain things that trigger other things within us. So how I find myself in this pattern of imposter syndrome when it comes to me, what is the thing that's triggering it? And I think for me lately is I have been going kind of balls to the wall with everything. I've been consistently posting TikToks, consistently posting YouTube, just going after everything I want, you know, publishing my book. I started streaming and posting, you know, photo shoots on Instagram, just like everything, right? Started having this idea now for an app and putting together a course. And then on top of that, right, I have my fitness goals. So I'm constantly in the gym, and then content in the gym, and also door dashing too, and just like doing tarot and different things. It's a lot of things, and I find myself getting burnt out. I need to learn how to manage myself. I need to learn how to manage my work, how to manage projects, how to manage my rest. And you know, it's a learning curve, and it's a big fucking learning curve for me because I don't work a traditional 9-to-5 job. So I feel because I don't have that, I need to constantly be working to prove myself that I am working and not a lazy bitch. And I am not a lazy bitch, but that is, you know, the imposter syndrome that comes into me. And because I work so much and don't give myself proper rest, I go into burnout and start resenting everything because I'm just so tired. When I am that tired, it affects me emotionally as well. And I literally will cry because I'm tired. I will cry because like I feel like I'm doing so much and not getting enough rest, and I could cry right now thinking about it. And so I need to cater to those parts of me so that I don't start spiraling and think I'm not good enough or this is too much, and feeling overwhelmed with everything. And suddenly I don't want to do anything anymore, and I find myself stuck. So these past couple days, I've been letting myself take it a little easy, rest, hang out with my friend, go to the beach, go somewhere cute, dress up, look pretty. Still making content, but like easier content, TikToks, you know. Those, I feel like, you know, the short form is a lot easier. You don't really have to think about it. Could you get ready with me? So, which I did. So yeah, go follow me on TikTok at Liquey. I've been posting like my beach pictures on Instagram. My username is the same everywhere at Liquey. So yeah, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. If you want to watch me live stream, you can follow me on a Super Live, which is really cool. It's a social media that's all live streams. So yeah, I'm on there too. I like to stream my workouts on there. So if you ever want to work out with me, you can do it on Super Live. And I'm actually going to do that later today. But you see what I mean? It's like, there's a lot of things that I'm doing. And then I just published a book, and I'm working on a second book, and I was thinking that I was going to get my second book out this month. And I'm like, yo, that's a lot. Like, I only have chapter 1 done. I have 26 more to write. I need to give myself a lot of grace because I put a lot on myself. I do. And I'm sure you do as well. If you're watching this, you're probably incredibly ambitious, you know, a go-getter, have a ton of dreams, and you honestly probably very creative, probably have ADHD and have a lot of talents. But you find yourself in these pending little moments, like we're kind of stuck in a washing machine of this imposter syndrome that keeps you like in this little cycle so that you can't do bigger things. To overcome your imposter syndrome, you really, really have to trust in your dreams, trust in your goals, and trust in yourself. You have to believe that you can do it. If you can think it, you can do it. Imposter syndrome really just boils down to like a few things. It's pretty much just self-doubt and projection, right? We either were told that we couldn't do something, that we couldn't amount to something, or there's just like, you know, very little representation of someone like you in the field that you're aiming for, and you know, you just don't feel seen, like you can do it. And then it's the internal internalized monologue of those projections, of new forms of self-doubt, of self-sabotage even. You know, self-sabotage comes when you don't believe you're worthy of it. You don't love yourself enough. You even hate yourself. And so you're gonna make sure that you can't have the things that you want, that you can't succeed. You're going to try to delay your own greatness and success. Overcoming imposter syndrome takes a great deal of courage, right? Because you have to stand up to your own self. You have to stand up to your own thoughts. Those thoughts that are trying to come against you, trying to tear you down, trying to bring you down, trying to make you scared and feel small. These past couple of days, I've been feeling like I was this big. You know, real talk. I want to be someone that inspires people, that encourages people. And I feel like, man, how can I do that when I'm not even encouraged? How can I be an inspiration when I feel like this? How do I get myself out of this? How do I encourage myself? How do I get myself out of this place? I'm depressed right now. I feel small right now. I don't have anything right now. I come from nothing. Like, I didn't even go to college. I graduated high school almost 10 years ago. My parents did not even go to high school. And yeah, I want to have my PhD. And yeah, I want to create this app and create this course that helps people to become a goal-getter and reach their goals and overcome these things that I deal with, like imposter syndrome and depression, and how to manage and utilize their ADHD in a way that's going to benefit them. And if you're watching this, it's probably because you feel small too. But you know what? You're not small. You're not, and neither am I. We are amazing and talented and well accomplished and inspiring, and we can do it, and we are doing it. And I'm gonna keep showing up every day. I'm gonna keep showing up, and that's all you have to do, is just show up. And you know, rest is productive too. If you find yourself in burnout, you need to rest. You have to. You're not giving up. You're not being lazy. I know sometimes it can come with resentment, but you just sometimes need to lay down and do nothing and allow your brain to just chill and just be and become re-inspired. Literally, like, all you need to do is just go get a fun drink with one of your best friends and listen to Meg the Stallion and go to the gym and like dress up, take pictures, look good, feel good, right? Go out in nature, take a nice little hot girl walk, a little hot boy walk. Your dreams aren't going anywhere, and they're only gonna get bigger. Every time you accomplish something, your mind's only gonna get bigger. It's like, dude, that's like an addiction too. Like, probably the best one ever is always wanting more for yourself and always wanting to do bigger and greater things. And you can, and you will. You will. Imposter syndrome is a bitch, but that's also the reminder that you are that bitch. It's the reminder that you are doing great things and that you can do great things and you will do great things. I don't know why our mind does this to us, but you just have to keep on going. I know it sounds like everybody says the same thing, but you have to. You have to commit to your vision. You have to commit to your dreams. You have to commit to your goal. There's a reason why it's in your head, why it's a part of you, why it's on your heart. You are not alone. I am here for you. I am your personalized cheerleader, okay? I'm always gonna support you. I'm always gonna cheer you on and tell you you can do it, okay? And I know that I'm not alone as well. I know that you are here too with me, okay? We are a team. We are a squad, right? I truly love and appreciate every single person, every single one of you who's ever supported me, who's ever watched any of my videos, who's ever liked anything, who's ever commented, who's bought in my book and my planner and just has been a part of me and my growth and my journey. I love you so much, and I thank you so much for being here with me, because I know that I'm not alone. Imposter syndrome makes you want to believe that you are alone, but you're not, okay? That's the imposter version, the false self-concept, the false notion of who, you know, wants you to believe you are. You're not alone. Okay, but anyways, my phone, it keeps overheating, so I just need to wrap this shit up. I love you so much. You got this. Okay, gotta go. Love you. Bye.